Yo, we out here. AWOL Podcast. I'm sitting with my comrade, my brother, my B-Boy smoking partner.
What up?
Everybody gonna catch this smoke. B-Boy INS
What's
is
good?
in the building. Last minute podcast. First time I did a podcast that isn't by myself during the week.
Wow.
They were all on the weekends. This is the first one I'm doing it on the week, last minute. But we're here for Airsoft reasons, as you can tell. Don't pull the pin unless you're ready.
That's right.
And we got some mystery boxes. We're going to get into that. We're going to discuss that. Second, I just thought about it. If you're here, we might as well touch on it. Breakdancing in the Olympics. I just had Irv and Paulie Dogs, which you know. We were talking about B-Boying in the Olympics.
Okay. I didn't catch that episode. I usually watch
It's fresh.
I watch all your episodes, so I didn't hear what they had to say, but I guess we'll touch on that topic.
Which is even better.
You know what
Because
I'm saying?
now you're not like, your mind's not like, oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. Now I get the fresh mind of a fellow B-boy that you ain't even like
Yeah.
hear what they said, and it's not going to change your perspective of it because you didn't hear it yet.
True.
So now this is coming raw,
Yeah.
like your feelings of it. And then you could watch that one and be like, oh, shit, true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I probably said it millions of times on here. They mention your name. Everybody mentions your name when we talk about B-boying,
Yeah.
right? Because,
Thanks for the shout outs, guys.
oh,
Mad love,
you already know. It's mad love. You're one of the most
mad love.
humblest people I ever met, realest people I ever met. You're a brother. Beyond this whole, people might watch this and be like, oh, they're a podcast. You don't, no, you're my
Yeah.
brother. I don't know if you noticed, that's my brother.
True.
Known him for so long that you could take these mics away, the lights away, the cameras away, the airsoft away, but you're my brother no matter what happens.
Thanks, brother. I love you too.
Love you too, bro. So now, I probably said it a million times, but I'm going to try to make it quick. Started breakdancing. I went to high school freshman year, 96. I seen breakdancing in high school, and I was like, oh, shit. I already knew a little bit. That's another story. I was like, Uptown Breakers were popping. I was like, damn, I want to get down with them.
True.
I had all the girls, had the freshest gear.
What?
And I was like, oh, So 1996, I told my brother-in-law to rent me Beat Street. I told him I want to breakdance. He's like, if you don't watch Beat Street, you're not a B-boy. And I was like, what? He rented me Wild Style and Beat Street. I watched it. I practiced freshman summer of 96. No, I didn't even know you yet. Nobody knew me for the whole summer. I eat, breathe, sleep, breakdancing. Went to sophomore year, 97. Started breaking with my goal to get Uptown Breakers, and they battled me in. Sure enough, I got in. That was 97 to 98, 98 to 99, still Uptown Breakers, 99 to 2000, senior year. Some of them stood hip-hop. Not really too many danced. A lot of them became MCs, as you know the story already.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it for people that don't know. Then that fell off. Got a job at McDonald's. I had no crew. Uptown Breakers fell off. We had another set. You already know, NFL, no fair ones. You can see it on the mags right there. So that was just a hip-hop, and it was just homies, was NFL. Other than that, there was no B-boy crew left. So I was like, damn. Then I met, shout out my homie Josh, a.k.a. Knuckles. Worked at McDonald's. I was like, Josh, let's start a crew. Just me and you. 2-man team. We're going to go hamon. And we're just going to, let's do it. He's like, all right, what are we going to be called? I was like, I don't know, bro. I went through mad names, and everybody was like, oh, you're sick. You're sick. You're sick. Sick. And I'm like, sick. Sick sounds cool, but it sounds bad. Like, oh, you're sick. I was like, what's better than sick? I was like, ill. You're ill. Like, I was like, ooh. And I was like, I hit him up. I didn't even call him because it wasn't no phone. I seen him. I said, yo, Josh, I got it. I was like, the ill ones. And he was like, oh, all day. Because think about it. You hear the ill ones, you're expecting 20 people to show up.
Yeah.
And just me and Knuckles came in. And you're like, that's the ill ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's too deep. We're the ill ones, right?
That's right.
And then we went on a whole 2 months of we called out everybody possible. Cuban building people, people from Fords. I didn't care what it was. Me and Knuckles went on a rampage.
I remember.
You remember.
Well, I heard.
Yeah.
You guys haven't heard of me yet.
Not yet, right? And this, because, I knew of you, but you were the Cuban building person. I know it's a long story. We're going to get into this, right? But I just need to let them know the foundation of how you became an ill one.
No, known, yeah.
As an ill one, how you became into the family, and now, 20 years later, we're going, no, more than that. We're going on 90, 2000.
Yeah.
Bro, it's 21 years.
Yeah.
Right? Some B-boys, during me and Knuckles' rampage of smoking people, I still don't like. And there's some B-boys that I smoked with him that are now my brothers. Like fellow B-boys that we became cool. Mm-hmm. But everybody had to catch the smoke. You know what they say? You're really not friends with somebody until you kind of fight them. True. In a way.
True.
Right? 6 minutes in, I'm still talking. Bear with me. Just so they know the foundation, because I'm happy you're here. Went on a rampage. In my eyes, in those 2.5 months, me and Knuckles ain't lose one. And we did 2-on-2s or 1-on. There were times that we went places and only Knuckles battled. I didn't do nothing. I just stood there. And Knuckles smoked somebody. And we left. And then there's times that we went and I smoked somebody. Knuckles ain't touched the floor. And we left. And then there's times like, oh, both of y'all want smoke? Y'all both can get it. Or 5 of y'all want smoke? It's me and Knuckles. I battled in churches, the basement of churches, and gyms, outside, for radios, for beef.
I was in the background watching.
Right? That happened. Third person that we worked at McDonald's with, shout out to the homie and the brother, Jacob.
Delight.
AKA Delight. That's D/LITE. Get it right. And he's like, yeah, I got this guy, my brother, Juanito. And I was like, who? They're like, the guy with the glasses was the 90s. I was like, the Cuban building dude. Because that's what I associated you with, Cuban buildings.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, nah. He from over there. He can't get down with us.
Yeah.
We up, and it's crazy, we're 2 miles away.
Yeah.
But Cuban buildings to me was, you're far. You're from the other squad.
Or the way I always seen it was like you guys are uptown. You know what I'm saying? Like we heard of uptown, it was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You want to battle right now?
Yeah. Yeah, so to me, that's how I heard it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you guys rolled with Casper too. Remember Casper?
From State Street?
Well, he used to rap too, right? Remember Casper?
Purple Eye Robert?
Yeah.
You mean?
Yeah. Remember he used to B-boy too?
Yes.
And thinking he started into rapping too, right?
I don't think Purple Eye Robert rapped.
So he was more B-boy.
He was all B-boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
but it was Snake Eyes, aka DOA now.
Pee-wee. Remember Pee-wee?
Pee-wee.
He cuts hair. I think he still cuts hair.
Popeye?
No,
Popeye. Popeye was
Pee-wee.
Who was Popeye with? Rock with Finesse?
He used to pop. Remember?
Yeah, but no, who was Popeye with? Remember he had
Popeye was Rock with Finesse.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was cool dude too.
He's cool dude. He worked for my brother-in-law for a while cutting hair. He had power though. His style had power.
Yeah. That's the way, like, when we got into like the clubbing scene, more into, remember? When we had a couple battles in couple clubs, and that's where we met these guys, Rock with Finesse and all that. So
that was that. So then that happened, and then Jake was like, "Yeah," I was like, "He's a Cuban building dude."
Yeah.
Right? I was like, "We'll go check him out," and we rocked at the Triangle by Rodriguez Tire.
Oh yeah.
On Smith. Well, that's not even. That's New Brunswick Avenue and Fayette.
Google
New Brunswick Avenue in Fayette, Perth Amboy. There's a little statue. Might have been Vietnam
That's
War.
historic for the B-boy scene in
Historic.
Perth Amboy. You know, that's.
I got the paper. We're on the front page. I still have it. I'm about to frame it.
Yeah, there's a couple historic spots in Perth Amboy. You know,
on some B-boy stuff.
You know, where we got harassed by cops and stuff like. You know.
Oh my God! Don't even get to that.
Just for dancing. So.
Just for dancing.
You know,
we could have been doing something crazy.
Yeah. So.
We could have been wilding.
Yeah.
We were dancing, bro. And this is a problem?
Mm-hmm.
We're break
dancing.
Nobody's selling drugs. Nobody was smoking.
But
nobody was drinking.
You know what it was too? To me, I see in their eyes, they thought we were fighting. Because from afar, you got a big crowd going on. And when they get closer, it's like, what's happening? But they don't know what's actually happening until they get to the scene and they stop,
True. Now, yeah, you're right. You're right. I can see that. That's
some cops were like, oh, they're dancing, you know what I'm saying? But just drive by. But most cops were like, oh, break it up,
But this is another thing. We live in Perth Amboy, right? Half the cops are, what is that? Uh-oh. You got a big old damn wifey. Oh.
Wait, 1 second.
Oh. All right, we got here. Oh. Right? But, bro, you're a Perth Amboy cop. It's 8 out of 10 times or chances you're probably Spanish.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. You're Spanish. D, you famous out here, bro.
Yeah, a little famous.
Sheesh. Is that me? No, it's not me.
All right. Hopefully
that stops. If not, put it on the floor so that shit don't vibrate. All right. So they know what we're doing. We're breakdancing. Anyway, right? So then he was like, yo, Jacob was like, AKA Delight. Check out my brother. We went out there like 2 times. And I peeped it. I don't know if Knuckles might have went 1 time. Knuckles had his own thing going on, but he was still smoking cats. And then peeped them again. I was like, all right. I went to Knuckles. I was like, yo, Jacob told me about this dude named Juanito. They call him INS. We're like, what does INS mean? I was like, I don't know. I don't know what the INS means. I have no idea. But he's nice, bro. Like, he's doing some things that we didn't see yet. Air chairs, 90s. We've seen 90s, but not in person. We watched them in Battle of the Year tapes.
Oh, yeah.
Not in person. Like, shout out to Snake Eyes. Robert Torres now goes by DOA. He was doing head tracks. Head tracks. Bro, in 97, nobody was doing head tracks. It didn't even have a name.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Reels. Well, TJ, a.k.a. Reels now. He's the one that taught me my style. If it wasn't for Reels, I wouldn't have style. It was TJ.
Yeah. Remember Styles?
What Styles?
Is it Styles?
No, I'm Styles.
No,
I'll smoke somebody.
Was it, I forget. Remember high school year? He was doing windmills. He had gold. I believe he had gold shell tops. And when he used to do windmills so fast, his shoes used to fly off and just
Was
fly.
he black?
Yeah.
From Brooklyn?
Yeah. What's his name again?
It was Brooklyn natives. They were Brooklyn natives, and it was Chaz, the pop, remember?
Chaz, okay.
And the other homie that broke his hand.
Skills. There it is.
And he used to backflip off the lunchroom wall in the Perth Amboy High School.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the day? Were you at my house when he broke his arm?
No, I wasn't.
They come from, I believe, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This is high school stories. So if anybody knows him and sees this, I'm like, that's a lie. Story was, he got shot in his arm. His bone is fake or whatever. He got a socket in his arm. We were doing hand spins. My linoleum had a hole in it.
Ooh.
As he's spinning, his thumb went in it.
Ugh.
Stopped his hand, but the body kept moving and bro, this
snap.
sticking out through his muscle, through his bicep, and I'm like, oh, not out through the skin, but like, and he's like, oh shit,
That's
I was
crazy.
Like, call the ambulance, and we walked down Grove. We banged the right. Remember when I lived by the catwalk?
Mm-hmm.
Banged the right. I was like, bro, Skills, you need an ambulance. I'm not paying for that. I was like, bro, you're not gonna make it to the and the neighbor came out and they were like, no, you guys need an ambulance. That looks crazy. But Skills, yeah, but that was like, damn, Skills,
Yeah,
Naps. It was him. They came together.
Naps.
They were cousin Naps.
Nasty.
I kind of want to say his name, but I'm not gonna say his last name. But I know it's Chavis.
Okay.
I still got him on Facebook to this day. He
Oh,
chilling.
you do?
He went into the military.
Oh, wow.
He's chilling. I think he went to college, did his thing. He's probably still nice. I wonder if he's still nice.
He got to.
He gotta be nice.
Gotta be in the blood.
I'm gonna hit him up.
Yeah.
But then we got Jacob. Jacob told us about you. Then we
Yeah.
got you. We were 4 deep. It was me, Knuckles, founded it because we worked with Jacob. We got Jacob. Jacob told us about you. We got you. And then the rest is history. You know what I mean? Then after that, everybody fell off. And the only ones left was me and you.
Yeah.
Not fell off in a bad way, but life.
That's
but
right.
guess what, though? Me and you, though,
We kept on.
I still got footage from the Brunswick battle where we made it to the finals versus the people, for those 2 kids. I think they were from Japan.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Where we
that.
won that.
Yeah, I think we won that.
I got the footage, and I watched it the other day, maybe like...
You got to show me that.
I'm so afraid that I want to rewind it by hand because it's on those 8mm tapes.
Oh, those Sony 8mm tapes that
and I'm not going to tell you who got my how I got that camera from. It's one of my exes. Hopefully she don't see this. Let me get my footage back real quick before you get my camera.
Oh, I know her name.
Oh, right? I want to rewind it. And the first time I play it, I'm going to play it to record it. Because I don't want it to snap. Because we're going on 2004.
I don't think I'll snap.
Bro.
I'd be still watching some tapes.
I'm nervous. I'm not losing this battle, bro. I feel that we smoked them. But I want to watch it again. Maybe I'm biased. But in my heart, we smoked them.
Yeah.
That's another story. We'll play that live. One day when I transfer it over, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it live.
To me, I think it was people wasn't ready for us. I think we were advanced, And I noticed that with the years passing by, we were too advanced, moving, just dancing wise, Then it started coming up. Then you see people starting to dance with music, dancing to the beat, using power, doing tricks. Now that's like a big thing now, you know what I'm saying?
The lyrics.
Dancing, lyrics, tricking, doing combos to, footwork. That's a big thing now. Like I see people only doing flips now. That's a big thing.
And you're like, well,
it's
you
just
can't
flips.
dance. What happens if you run out of room?
Yeah.
What happens if somebody want to test you in a tight living room? What are you gonna do? Flip your way through the couch?
Yeah.
You can't do that. But everything changes. So I don't want to sound like a get off my lawn guy. Get off my lawn. It ain't how we used to do it. I understand that things change. But certain things have foundation. You got to respect the foundation. When we started, it was not like it was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Knee spins? I did knee spins, sure, because I was only watching videos on people breakdancing in the 80s because we're going on 96.
Yeah.
I had footage that was 9 years old. 9 years old I was watching. So yeah, I'm doing knee spins.
Yeah.
But then we switched it. So now, that's the whole story. We became the ill ones. What do you feel about breakdancing in the Olympics? Good or bad? Are they pimping it? Do you feel that it's going to be bad for the culture of it? What's your good? It might be good.
It's in a good way. Yeah, it's good, because now people can see what, B-boying is all about. You know what I'm saying? and they're gonna see some incredible shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see a body, a human body do some crazy movement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Defy gravity.
Exactly. And that's what you're gonna see people doing some moves that I created that weren't out yet, and I'm gonna be like, damn, you see that move right there? I was doing that and it wasn't even out yet. You know what I'm saying? But and then you have the other side, and you be like, it has to have a good, judging, perspective, like who's gonna judge it. They have to have some true B-boys judging this. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just pick a random judge and be like, oh, they don't know what they're watching.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're judging. You're going to either judge for style, power, flexibility, or whatever they're going to do.
Beat control, lyrics. What are we doing here?
Music, technicality. You're going to dance to the lyrics, or you're going to dance to the beat, or you're going to dance to the music because like that's why, you know what I'm saying, like you're a b-boy that could kill the beat, you know what I'm saying, and the lyrics, what's coming, what's gonna be said, you know what I'm saying. You could come up at somebody and you already know what you're gonna do, you know. So that's what makes you a good b-boy. You know what I'm saying, just your style, is unique. You don't see too much dancers like that,
To the actual
music and the words, So that's a pro, plus on your side.
A plus and a pro tip to both of it.
So, not only that, like, do you need power, If you could dance to the music?
What's the criteria then? Now, are they judging it like, oh my God, he did infinite head spins? Yeah, but it's like cool, bro.
Yeah, like
you got no flavor.
Like, it's good to do 100 air flares, 100, head spins and stuff like that. That's continuous, okay.
Yeah.
But, put it into another move, like, But I see that now, I see a lot of tricking, they're doing flares to, windmills, coming back up to elbow spin and stuff like that. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, to judge the Olympics for b-boying. They have to have a good judging system,
Good judging system, right? And then that's my thing. What were to happen are we gonna judge? Because what is difficult and what is not? I'm biased.
Yeah.
They don't call me Styles for no reason, right? I'm not a powerhead.
Mm-hmm.
Because I learned in the living room. And my mom Dukes was like, you could break dance in the living room all you want. You kick my couch, that's your ass.
Yeah.
Don't kick my couch. So now, I was probably dancing you see my living room when I lived on Gross? The size of this room. Far as what we...
That's what we used to practice,
So everything was tight.
Yeah.
Everything was right here. So I had no time to be like, let's do 90s or windmills, which I'm so grateful for that. Because that taught me how to utilize space. That taught me how to have flavor. Control, style. And I don't need room. But if you give me room, still I'll fill up the room.
Yeah.
But if you only dance in abundant amount of space, when someone takes that space away from you, they also take away your dancing.
Yeah.
So now what are you left with? If you practice in a gym from the beginning and your air flare, head spins, windmills, what happens? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
If somebody calls you out at a house party, mad people in the room, and they're just,
Yeah.
And bro, we're tight. What are you gonna do? Windmills? There's people in here.
You can't dance.
You can't So guess what? I took your soul, bro. You're done. I smoked you. You're done. Yeah. You can't. It's break dancing, not break gymnastics. Yeah. I feel like air flares, head spins, even though it's part of it, that's some gym shit.
Yeah.
No offense to my power heads. I know a lot of friends that are power heads. Shout out to Gunjack, even though he got flavor, but Gunjack is more flavor.
Yeah,
I give Gunjack flavor.
Yeah,
he ain't a
flavor.
power head. He flavor head.
Yeah, he got power too.
He got power, but I feel like Gunjack is more of a flavor head.
Yeah.
But the power heads out there, that's all cool. I get it.
Yeah.
But let's be honest.
Well, I like power too.
I like power, but let's be honest. You probably can't dance.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah.
You probably can't dance. Ooh, I said it.
Yeah.
Probably can't dance. Prove me wrong.
Well, like I said, when we get back to when I started and stuff like that, I started with power. I was trying to control my power. Especially moves that, haven't been out yet. I was very dedicated in what I was doing. And trying to master these moves.
Yeah.
And I wanted to stand out. I wanted this so bad. Like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this. You know what I'm saying? So especially in my year, I'm an 80s kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 80s baby.
80s baby all day. So now, what made you pick that up? What made you pick up b-boying?
Well, to tell you a funny story, it was me and Jacob years ago. Me and Jacob Delight. We grew up, on a simple street. At the time. And it wasn't. It's simple, but it was bad at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
But I think I had a fucking. Sorry. But
we can curse about this motherfucker, son.
Yeah, so we were just listening to some music, like I beat that bitch with a bat and shit, some thriller, you know what I'm saying, and I just put that on, and we were just doing some stupid shit, like we didn't know what we were doing.
We don't condone domestic violence. It was a song, all right? Relax.
Yeah. So me and him were just doing some moves, and we didn't know what we were doing, so we just stopped,
Yeah.
But and then it picked up. We're like, you know what? We have this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were flipping. I was showing them, certain moves and stuff like that, and then they just stopped. But when we got to high school, you know what I'm saying? I met this cat, David Griffin,
Oh, Blaze.
Because by then I was already flipping. I was doing cartwheels. I was flipping, when I was I was young, I was doing mad backflips and stuff.
Didn't you kickbox or box?
Yeah, I did kickbox for a couple of years. My parents and my father mainly, put me in boxing, for about.
No wonder you got hands like
11 years,
You did that for 11 years?
Yeah, I did that for about 11 years.
No wonder you have footwork though, son.
Yeah. I did kickboxing the same period, 11 years, throughout my career of, being a good boxer until I lost my vision,
Yeah. You think boxing had anything to do with that?
Maybe, we did get into a lot of sparring matches, Jersey City, Newark, so
yeah.
It was good, what I'm saying? It's something I loved throughout this year, throughout my life, what I'm saying? So it taught me discipline, what I'm saying? It taught me a lot of discipline, self-control, so I was crazy at the time, what I'm saying? When I was young, it was hard to control me, so it did work, I guess,
Because now you ready to, because I seen you sometimes get hot, and I'm like, I'm surprised he ain't pop off on him. But you know what it is? The fact that you got hands, you're like, you don't want me to pop off. Because it's bad news bears. You're going to go night-night, bro.
Yeah, and I
you
know,
don't go ham. I seen you last week.
And I know I don't, I know myself, so, I got into little scuffles. It takes a lot of people to get me off of the person, so, I even surprised myself with my strength, so... But,
so you met Blaze. That was just me
Blaze.
going off subject because I remember you did that kickboxing.
Well, I did a lot of sports, what I'm saying? I do a lot of, I'm pretty talented. So.
Hold up. Before we get into Blaze, let's not forget to mention, as long with breakdancing, inline rollerblading.
Oh, yeah.
BMX biker.
Aggressive skating.
Aggressive skating. We'll call it, inline rollerblading sounded a little bouncy, for lack of a better word.
Well, inline is more like speed. Like rollerblading speed.
That's a little like Daisy Duke shorts. You're in Venice Beach. Now we're not doing that. We're doing hip hop with baggy jeans, fist bones, and I might break a kneecap.
Well, I think to get out of topic again, you know.
Real quick, who cares? There's no script here, bro.
We are probably, me and my team at the time, we were probably the true reason why they built a skate park in Perth Amboy and around all these areas in Jersey. Because we used to just destroy churches, you know what I'm saying? City halls, railings, you know. If you see those flowers or leaves on railings nowadays, you know what I'm saying? That's because they don't want nobody to grind those railings. And that's because of us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because skating wasn't in Amboy at the time.
No.
It was BMX.
BMX and that's it.
BMX and skating.
Yeah, and I BMX all my life, basically, you know?
Yeah.
I BMX all my life. I grind every railing out there in Perth Amboy, you know, out of Perth Amboy. So, you know, we had pretty dope crews growing up. Dope bikes, you know. We had like the best bikes out there, you know. Best bikes, BMX, mongooses, whatever.
Arrow, standards, GTs.
Everything you know you could think of, we had it, and it was just amazing, you know. Amazing feeling that we were growing up in that era. So
I know.
But
so then you had that, and then Blaze. Back to that. So you met Blaze, and that's how what? So when you stopped B-boying with Jacob, aka Delight.
Yeah.
Then high school came.
High school came.
Blaze, David Griffin. Shout out to him. That's another brother for life. But you met him, and then
I met him. You know, I was messing out in the street. You know, just probably a lot of people didn't know, but you know, it was just bad. You know,
wilding out. We'll just stick with that.
Wilding out.
Know the statute of limitations on stuff, so we're just gonna say wilding out.
Yeah, and I met Dave. You know, he met me. You know, he met me. I was flipping one day in the gym, you know, in high school gym, and he came up to me and he was like, "Yo, you should come to my house." You know, I do dance. We know he break dance. You know, at the time it was breaking. You know,
we b-boy
you know what I'm saying? So I hit up Jacob. I'm like, "Yo, Jacob, you know, Delight. Yo, I just got invited to, you know, this dude's house, and you know he got a floor and he got music over there. You down?" He was like, "Where?" You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I think he didn't come the first time, if I'm not mistaken, but I probably went by myself. And then I think he came the following, you know, session. You know, because we used to call them sessions. You know, like church or whatever.
Church sessions, yup.
But yeah, like you know, we you know, when I got there, I was like, all right, cool. You know, he was mad humble with me, you know what I'm saying? And he just taught me a lot of things, you know, music. You know, he was a rapper too, you know what I'm saying? He's an MC straight up, like, you know, like he's pretty nice.
He's called plenty of freestyle sessions in his house.
Yeah, you know, and he's, you know, we became brothers from there, and, you know, we just danced like the whole night, you know what I'm saying? Like we danced on pure concrete, and then, you know, we used to go head out to Wendy's and just, you know, get cardboard, you know? We did anything we had to do to get some cardboard or tape, you know? And, you know, his mom was a big support with it, you know what I'm saying? Music, batteries, you know what I'm saying?
Yup. Oh, I love his mom.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to all the mothers out there, especially the mothers that love kids that their kids are friends with. Mm-hmm. Yo, that's my second mom.
Yeah,
she calls me the Candy Man, bro.
Yeah,
she always had
nice
candy
lady.
out.
Nice lady.
I love her. I love that lady. Oh, God bless her.
Yeah, and then
I love that lady.
You know, from there, you know, we just danced. You know, he was showing me moves. We were watching videos, whatever. You know, but I didn't want to watch videos. You know, I wanted to do my own thing.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be a biter, you know, at that time. You know, I'm unique, and I wanted to learn my own moves, you know, and make up tricks, and, you know. But, yeah, I started laying down 90s, you know, 390s within my first day, you know, of practice. You know, head spins, I was already doing like 2.5 head spins within a couple of hours, you know.
That's crazy.
So, you know, I was already flexible at the time, you know, and, you know, with flips, it helped a lot, you know. But yeah, man, it took a lot of dedication, day and night. Mind you, we didn't dance on a straight floor or surface.
No.
You know, it was all inclined. It was like a ramp.
Imagine linoleum floor is about as thick as this little table cover right here. Imagine that on asphalt.
Oh yeah,
bro. It just kept us from not sticking to the floor.
Oh,
But
yeah.
as far as it being hard or not smooth, it was not. The only thing it provided a smooth surface as far as sticking.
yeah.
But other than that, we might as well be dancing on shiny asphalt because it was tough.
It was.
It was tough,
You know?
and the fact of linoleum.
Yeah.
I remember I don't know if I'm paying karma for this to this day. Who knows? I believe Knuckles did a couple trips with me. I remember one day we were on our bicycles, like BMX bikes.
Mm-hmm.
We were down by the waterfront. We found a refrigerator box.
Oh, those are thick ones.
Thick and they're big.
Yeah.
Balls,
Those are the best ones you could find.
right? Bro, this dude Knuckles, you know how they had like a handle on it?
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's hard to explain these stories because at the time there were no cell phones.
It was just pagers.
Pagers.
And I just had a pager.
That was it.
Yeah.
Bro. So people right now we'd record it and be like, look at this dude, right? Bro, on his bike, it don't weigh anything, a refrigerator, but it was still square. Like they just slid it off the fridge. So it was still square.
Yeah.
Bro, he put his hand in it and put it on his back and was riding a 20-inch BMX bike from the waterfront all the way to the high school.
Oh damn.
By my crib with a with a refrigerator box. Just, bro, huge. You're talking about refrigerator box.
Well, it does get heavy after a while.
Still square. From
And you catching air in there, like.
Yeah. Drafting, he's like all the way up. Not only that, I used to go to floor stores. Disrespectful I am. Look at Julio. What's in the box? What's in the box? We're going to get into that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
some airsoft. We're going to get into
That's
that.
later.
We're 37 minutes in. Who cares? Right?
Nice.
So I would go to floor stores and be like, hey, listen, we teach breakdancing for the community. Are you willing to donate floors to us?
Wow.
I know I lied, but I wasn't lying for an evil purpose. Most of the time, they'll be like, nah, we ain't got nothing for you. I'll be like, hi. And then I'll be like, yo, but you got samples? I'll take the sample. Because, you know, they have rolls of linoleum on the roll. But then they got the sample up that you could, like, slide over and see what the floor looked like.
Yeah.
If they ran out of the roll, the sample is now garbage. Because you can't...
Unless they order more, but...
So I'll be like, yo, so we used to take samples. But, bro, I'm going on, like, sometimes I had, like, 7 pieces of floor to make one.
Wow.
One little square. So they would give me 2 feet by 2 feet.
Wow.
And then they'll give me 4 feet by 3 feet. Then they'll give me 3 by 3. And I would have to go home and tape it. So there's tape everywhere, bro. It looked crazy. It looked like a Picasso painting. It was floor everywhere for 1 square. This is the levels that we went.
Yeah.
And now this is in the Olympics?
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Like, how is it going to be? How could you represent breakdancing in the Olympics? Paulie Dogs had a good point. Episode 28. Dissing. What happens in a battle, since this is on TV, this is my thing, are you going to water down our culture? This ain't a sport, bro. This is a way of life. And I might be extreme.
It's a culture.
It's a culture. I live this. I got the 4 elements of hip hop tattooed on my body.
Yeah.
Like I'm hip hop. So now what happens if I'm battling and I get somebody to dig?
Yeah.
Are they gonna be like
disqualified?
Oh, not, are they gonna cancel me? Does that count? Is the judge gonna be like, oh, they don't have to say it, but is the judge gonna be like, He said, hold that.
This is things they're gonna have to think about. It's like,
Fuck me.
it's like, okay, put it like this now. You know, they got the event coming out, whatever, you battle, you know. And now when you're done battling, they're gonna interview you, right? So how did you learn how to dance? You know, they got a lot of young cats. Oh, YouTube, you know, videos.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
See, we grew up on it, you know what I'm saying? Because it just started at that era, you know. It
died and came back with us.
It died and came back, and we spiked it up, and then we were just going through towns and just battling people left and right.
We
You know,
kept
we-
it up.
we
We
went-
were the ones that kept it alive.
We went out to New York City, battle cats, you know. We lost, yeah, you know. We were still
Barely.
learning, you know.
Barely.
But, hey, like I said, it goes back to I think we were too advanced, you know. People weren't used to what they were seeing, you know. Remember that one battle when we battled Flubber, you know? They gave it to him because he's more favored. He was known more, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we were bringing out moves that weren't seen yet.
It wasn't even a thing. We were doing things that didn't exist yet.
Yeah, like, you know, it's something to think about, you know.
Word.
These interviews are gonna be a little funny, like, you know, how they gonna interview a little kid? Like, how did he learn? Oh yeah, I went to school for it, you know. I paid to be this nice,
Or a 23-year-old kid?
you know.
Like, bro.
It wasn't, you know, it wasn't handed by you by like, you know, like, you know.
You didn't learn it in the street.
Yeah, you didn't learn it, you know,
didn't
to
learn
survive, you know. See, like, I feel like I learned it to, you know, for I could survive in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know, it kept me out of the streets.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Music, you know, saved my life. You know, if it wasn't that I didn't meet Dave, I'd probably be in jail, you know, or selling drugs. You know,
Wow.
you know, and that's what I see. Like, you know, it's something that I took over, and you know, it was just something that saved my life. You know.
And how do you put that? How do you judge that? You
I
get what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna judge dancing when it's like, it's what it is? And I might be a purist. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the title of "Get Off My Lawn" when it comes to this. I'm not married to any of my ideas. For all I know, I'm gonna watch it and be like, that was dope.
Yeah.
They did it good. Because now music, what are they gonna play instrumentals? Because what are you gonna play? You're gonna play, which songs are you gonna play? Second,
You're gonna have a DJ.
DJ,
You're gonna-
which is you need a DJ.
Are you gonna judge the DJ as well? Because these are elements.
Nah, I
Remember-
don't think you should judge the DJ because he's just playing the music. But I'm saying,
But it's to me, if it's a all element, you know
no,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not. Though it's just breakdancing.
I know.
It's not.
It's just breakdancing, but music got to come with it.
No, yeah, it comes with it, but that's not.
You know?
We're only judging the dancing.
And remember, when you judging the dancing, you know, you have to have a crowd, like, you know, to hype you up. That's something that it's in the B-boy thing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a crowd hyping you up, you know what I'm saying, what's going to bring you to that next level? You know, you're just going to dance. Mind you, they got probably circles all around. They're throwing a ball, or they're archery, you know.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Imagine
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta battle somebody. You look over and there's a girl with ribbons.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not ready. I can't do this. This is corny. This ain't real.
like I need a amp, you know what I'm saying? Like circles, when you're walking into a club and you see circle over there, circle over there, circle over there, and you got
I hate
dance.
that guy. They're cool.
You know what I'm saying?
battle
Oh,
that
I'm
guy
jumping in this circle.
right now.
You know what I'm
Who
saying?
want this smoke? I'm in here.
Like, that's gonna hype you up, and then, you know, not only that, it's like you feed off people. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, the vibe. You know, you need something to like bring you to that edge. You know, it's just like, all right, I'm next. Put some dust on my hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, they're gonna tape you up.
What
they're
are the
gonna massage
uniforms?
You're gonna have
Clothing
some
is a
spandex.
style.
You're gonna have, you know what I'm saying?
Because every country gotta have a uniform.
That's one.
So now
that's part. Like I'm saying, it's part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? You got clothing. Some people rock their gear, you know, to the way they rock,
or the way
know what
they
I'm saying?
live, or where they're from. I look at a b-boy, I'm like, yo, he's nice, but he dressed funny, and now he's corny.
Well, nowadays I see videos. You know, I do see videos. There's cats that are nice. You know what I'm saying? You got cats dancing in shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get cats practicing with no sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not on their feet a lot because they're doing power. You know? So why need sneakers?
Bro, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. A real B-boy stay with his sneakers on. Because I'll battle you in the mall.
I need some certain sneakers. I need some sneakers that I'm going to feel like I'm going to be untouchable.
New Balance 574s.
Yeah.
And we were paying for all you hype beasts and wannabes. We were rocking New Balances 574s. That particular model, 574s.
I had them in every color.
Every color. I used to dye mine when they got old. I used to go get clothing down.
Remember what you taught me?
Which one? What?
With the soap in your nail? How to clean the foam?
Oh, the foam, the white part of the sole with your nail?
With Dawn. You take the Dawn, you put... Yo, that shit was... Bro, to this day, I still do that shit. To this day, I'm like, yo, Marcos taught me this. Look at these shits are always fresh.
Fresh.
And it always works.
Always works. It
you
never
take your
goes
nail
wrong.
and you just go shh.
And you see the dark, soapy water come out, and then you take a
See,
little
we
rag
giving
of
out
water.
tricks now.
I know. Damn, chill. Hold on, chill. Y'all gonna have to pay for that. Follow me on Patreon.
For real.
So, no, look it. Right? But 574s, we were paying $45. $45 for a pair of New Balance 574s. Now they're $80.
That's
but
crazy.
when we wore them, people were like, why are you wearing old people shoes? Oh, those are orthopedic shoes. What are you, old man?
Best
what
shoes
are
ever.
those? We were been up on it. And now I can't find the pair for less than 80 because they're hype beasts. Show some respect on our foot game.
Hell yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm with it. I still don't. I did a podcast with almost 3.5 hours. We went off subject, off topic, whatever, because it's what it is.
I see your show, man.
Right?
I see your show.
We go
I'm a fan.
bro. Good looks. I appreciate that. But there's no script here. And I don't give it. Listen, nobody's doing this to get paid. No, I'm just sitting down, right? So we went off topic. But so much, and I don't rewatch the shows because I was here for the conversation. But I still don't know. I felt what Irv was saying. And I'm like, we'll see how it is. And he broke it down that there's B-boying and then there's break dancing.
Yeah.
I feel like the Olympics are going to be break dancing. It's not going to be b-boying. And we have to accept that. Now, I do appreciate the fact. This is my hope. This is what I hope.
I heard they're gonna have some good judges though.
Not Crazy Legs.
No,
I
don't think he wants to do it.
He can't do it.
Yeah.
You didn't know what happened to him?
I heard some of your last. I think he got accused for something.
Something not good.
Yeah,
we'll leave
not
it at
good.
that because
Yeah.
we don't know.
So yeah.
Allegedly, he did something not good. He apologized for it, but either way, it's not good.
He put the crazy leg in it.
He put the do the crazy leg, do the crazy leg, do the.
Now he got a phone call.
Yeah, he's doing a crazy leg somewhere else. But this is what I'll say. Regardless of how it goes down, you know, since this is going to be the first time that it is in the Olympics, they have to. Remember, I'm trying to be positive about it. So coming from a positive angle, if they do it right, they have to discuss the history, the foundation of this culture. And there's not rapping in the Olympics, there's no graffiti in the Olympics, and there's no DJing in the Olympics. The only thing that's in the Olympics is 1 out of 4 elements, and that is b-boying. But you cannot discuss b-boying in my head without graph, DJing, MCing. But now, you know how it goes when they discuss these things on the Olympics. I've been watching the Olympics.
That's what I'm saying. It's an element, you know. You have
It's
to.
one.
It's one element, but you have to bring over everything.
But
you know,
you do.
you have to.
No, we're gonna have people spray painting the wall while cats is dancing.
Why not have judges? You know,
But
judge
that has
you.
nothing to do with the dancing, though.
But it does because it's part of the hip hop culture. You know.
Yeah, but this ain't hip hop Olympics. This is just break dance.
Well-
All right, skateboarding is gonna be in the Olympics,
there you go.
right? So
you know?
now, skateboarders are rebels. They're pop. They were like the misfits that nobody wanted, right? Mm-hmm. All they did was tag walls, breaks in, drink, smoke, as if that was the only thing. There were kids that were dedicated and didn't do any of that, and they just skated. But I'm saying, skating was a anti-society, like, oh, y'all don't love us, we're home here, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with hip-hop, where they're only judging breakdancing.
Yeah.
Even though I agree with you, I don't. As far as those three other elements are important, obviously they're on me.
Oh,
but when it comes to the Olympics, they don't need to be in there for the dancing, because how many times we went to clubs, there's nobody DJing or rapping. True. I mean rapping or doing graffiti, and the jams we went to were real.
Yeah.
They weren't. Nobody did graph. What, we went to fake battles, but
well,
now
we did go to battles where you got people graphing, and then you got the DJ doing the music.
Correct.
And then you got poppers where it's a lost element, because I think it's another element,
That's another discussion.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna the fifth. They try to make
that's
that
like
the
a fifth element.
I kind of want to give it a fifth element.
I always thought of a fifth element.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought of it as a part of breakdancing.
It is.
It's not, but it is. Because you're still dancing.
You are, but you can't have that person battle a breakdancer. You're gonna pop all day.
Well, learn how to touch the floor.
Yeah, he don't touch the floor though. He's a popper.
That's not my problem.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a part of breakdancing.
Yeah, shout out to my poppers out there.
Yeah.
Right? I can't pop. I feel like a nerd.
Yeah. But no, they have to come up with a good grading system.
A good grading system. Beats, songs. Are you telling me you're gonna play regular hip hop songs that sound crazy with what are they gonna edited songs?
Yeah.
No curses for the TV? What are we doing here? Right? That's one thing. Then it's gonna go with the disses. Like, are they gonna be like, whoa, no nut grabbing, no giving dicks out, no
Well, it might be just to me it's gonna be close to like acrobatic,
I think that's what it's gonna be. Just it's
gonna be like,
acrobats.
it's just like a acrobatic judging, like one-on-one, everybody's, necks, Marco's necks, what I'm saying? They're gonna judge his top rock, his crawl, his tricking or whatever.
I didn't even think about this. Hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
How they gonna judge you if you only do tricks?
I got a question now. Are they dissing? I should have asked them too. Bro, what do you think they're doing? Are they doing battles like they do basketball, China versus USA? Is it going to be Brazil versus USA? Or is it going to be straight up one guy at a time goes and you're just performing for the judges and no, there is no battle? It's just everybody do their best, like, so you think you could dance. That's whack.
5-on-5 groups.
No, but that's a battle.
That's a battle.
But what happens if there is no battle and you just do a showcase? Like, you just go out there in front of the judges. There is no one.
Yeah.
It's just
you show your skill.
But that's whack.
Show me your air flare to windmill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, judge, boom. Like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's going to be tough, but this is what I mean, though. Regardless if it is bad, let's say it's bad for you and me, or just me, and I'm like, this is bullshit, there's no this, there's no that, there's no... But since this is the first time that it's going to be in the Olympics, they have to discuss the history and foundation of it, which that, if they do a good job, it will open a lot of eyes to people that might not understand what we're doing, and they'll be like, breakdancing, what is that? And they have to go back and be like, this is a thing.
They have to come out with a, breaking down the culture and how
they
it
will
started.
Though, because they break down everything.
You talk to people and they're like, oh, breakdancing is dead.
Those people live under a rock.
Breakdancing was never dead.
It's never died.
It never died. It's just underground. If you look for it, you'll find it.
Just like good hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop is dead. No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's people dropping real bars right now.
Yeah, if you find it, you're gonna find it
if you want it.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. So now they're gonna have to discuss the history of if they're gonna explain breakdancing to the normal viewer on NBC prime time the world is watching this. It's not America, it is the world. There are warring nations right now that will still be watching this and be like, oh, the Olympics are on, right? So they're going to discuss B-Born. So they're going to have to go back to B-Born is a part of hip-hop. And you're going to have these guys. Huh? Right?
The announcers.
Started off in 1979 in Sugar Hill Gang. Right? As corny as it's going to sound, though, if they do a good job, I don't mind.
They're going to have their own announcers, of course, like, hip hop, all these.
K-Mel, Ken
They
Swift.
have to be there.
Right?
You know
but
what
I'm saying, even if the corny guys like, hey, we're going to. They have to talk about how this started, because you're not gonna have breakdancing in the Olympics and be like, hi, this is breakdancing. People are like, what? As a good producer of a show, the machine behind the Olympics is gonna have to explore the culture. So even if the battles and the judging is trash and everything is whack, the beats are whack, the judging is whack, the moves are whack, the uniforms whack, the competition is whack.
I gotta see this.
Everything is whack. You know what's not whack? If they do it right, the fact that they exposed that it was, like Paulie Dog said, this was a dance of ghetto children that were not heard. So you have to respect the fact that this is not something we went to school for. This is not something that our parents gave us a tennis racket and came from bread and we're like, let's go play tennis. Or you were the Serena or the Williams sisters and you had no other option. And your father was like, you're going to play tennis because you live in Compton. And I know you think that this is wild shit because you're from Compton. But guess what, little girls? You're going to learn how to play some tennis because you can as well. Just because we're from where we're from or you look the way you look doesn't mean you can't play tennis, right?
It's like these street performers in New York City. You know what I'm saying? These guys are there day and night. Day and night, every day, They're there for, they hustling. I sat there and I watched them. I'm like, damn, this is something we could have done. You know what I'm saying? We could be there day and night doing flips, doing 1990s on a concrete pavement, stopping traffic. You know what I'm saying? But these guys are getting paid.
They're making their money.
You know what I'm saying? And they're getting paid.
And guerrilla tactics with it too, bro. You think they got permits?
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Permits.
You don't need a permit for dancing.
No,
they're street performers.
No, but you're soliciting.
True that.
Even though you're asking for donations, that's technically ordering or soliciting.
How much of a permit you gonna?
Depends on the city you're in. You go to Manhattan.
You think
as corrupt as they are?
You think the trained performers got a permit?
Yeah.
To play?
Yes. If you look at a lot of videos, they got a subway. You gotta get a permit.
Wow.
And it's an ID that lets you be there and you're not hit with loitering, noise pollution. No, you gotta, like the Elmo doll, take pictures with Elmo.
Oh yeah.
They got permits, even the street performers to do with the buckets. Some people do gorillas. 9 times out of 10, B-boys did guerrilla tactics. Ain't nobody got no permits.
Yeah.
Bro, we pick up our hat and run. We out.
That's
you see
crazy.
some boys and we out. But if you look at a lot of subway and street performers, they all get permits.
That's smart though.
Gotta get a permit, right?
Yeah.
So I think they get permits, but some don't. But you're right. But they're still out there getting paid for it, regardless of the permit or not.
Yeah, they living. They're making a living out of it.
Yeah, or getting by at minimum.
Yeah. What you figure every day, 200, maybe 50 to 100 people a day.
I'll give you $1. That's $100 a day. You're talking about $700 a week.
They making money.
Now let's be real. Ain't nobody paying taxes on that.
Nah,
that's $700 dirty money, straight cash.
You stopping everybody that goes. I seen them.
I gave some money. I give money to anybody with a guitar if they nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes even if they ain't nice, I'm like, son, you still out here with a guitar.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. Here's the $1. Here's $5.
And these cats are doing it every day.
Every
you
day.
know, every day. Nah, man, love to them though.
Yeah. I just hope, but now, like I said, I'm not married to any of this, so I just hope. At first I was like, I hope the battle is good or the competition. Now, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, I really don't care about the actual judging or the battle, right? Because you can't represent that. Unless your battle of the year, style elements type competitions like that, word. Because this is battle of the year.
Unless they're going to do like a country thing, you know, like state, you know.
No,
like
it's country for country.
And worldwide, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
like
that's what
Brazil,
it is. Yeah,
you know,
Brazil's going to have their team.
Out,
Japan's
boom.
going to have the team. America's going to have. That's what I mean. Everybody's going to have their team. But
is it a team or one person?
Well,
there's a lot of B-boys out there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it'll, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if all the details, this is on me for not doing all my research because there's so much to get into that with everything I got going on, it's hard to do everything.
No, I know.
But this is what I mean. I used to be like, what is the battle going to be like? Now, the more I talk about it, I cut that out. Now I'm like, how are they going to represent? How are they going to discuss this art form, this lifestyle? I don't care if the battles are whack, but leading up to it, they explain the Bronx. They explain how bad the situation was. Do they explain the burning cars? Do they talk about the drug epidemic? Crack in the 80s? Do they talk about that? Or do they be like, ooh, that never happened? Because then I got a problem. Do they talk about little block wars between
I'm pretty
gangs?
sure there's going to be a lot of hiding, you know?
They're gonna
Because remember, this is a culture that was brought up to survive.
From ghetto children and the disenfranchised, like Puerto
Ricans.
Puerto Ricans, everything,
in New York City, you know.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think, you know, this is where a lot of the originality came from. You know, a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York City.
We were dancers to begin with, salsa.
You know, of course, you know, and they did it to survive, you know.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be tough. You know, they have to break this down. You know, the real true culture, how it's gonna be. You know. And
if they do that well, I don't care if the battles are whack. If they represent and be like, look, this is what New York used to look like. And look at them. Look at these videos.
Yeah.
And now look, Red Bull, BC1 battles, where kids are getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Millions.
Definitely. Yeah.
Making money off of this now.
They're on a different level.
Different level. So I guess we'll wait and see.
These guys are...
We're gonna wait.
Amazing. They're in a different level. It's super sane,
bro.
You know.
But they're defying gravity. We thought we did.
Yeah.
These kids are floating.
Yeah, they're in a different level. It's just you know, the way they train. You know, it's everything. They're adding training. You know, mental, everything. You know,
diet.
They're eating well. These kids,
bro.
You know?
We were
going out there and just, you know, when we were out there, it was just a different story. Like, you know, we were out there because of true hip hop. You know, like
for the love of it.
For the love of it, yeah. You know. I did watch B Street and all the hip hop and breakdance videos. You know, I did watch most of them. You know, not all of them because I wasn't a video head. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. You know, if I did watch a video, I would reverse the whole entire move. You know what I'm saying? If he did it one way, I would do it the other way.
Yeah, like, nope, I don't want that.
Yeah, and then I'll just analyze it and just make it my own thing. You know, I didn't want it to be like, oh, yeah, when I get out there, oh, K-Mel did that move. Or, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want it to be unique. And, you know, it's going to fall... on a grading system, you know, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be unique, you know. I hope if they do it, they gotta give a lot of props to the hip hop, you know, the real culture, you know what I'm saying, the real culture where it came, like, where it was birthed at, you know.
That's what my hope is. It went from, I hope the battles are good to, all right, even if they're whack, just show some respect to what I do.
Yeah.
Show us some love of the foundation. Not as if I started in the 80s. I'm not. Yeah. But I respected it. I knew where it came from. Yeah. And I never once, almost to a fault, where keeping it real went wrong. To what aspect? Financially? Keeping it real?
Yeah.
Didn't let me capitalize off my skill of dancing.
And the money's out there. That's the funny thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm to a fault. Fuck the money, bro.
True.
Fuck the money.
I wasn't in it for the money.
Nah, I'm
you know
not.
What I'm saying?
And even if I can make millions off of it, I'll make millions somewhere else somehow. And if I don't, I don't. But one thing I'm not pimping is this culture. No offense to people that do, get your money.
And that's one thing.
But I'm not.
Like, when I was dancing, like, I don't know if you felt
my knees.
that was loud.
I know.
Bro, you needed like knee replacement.
Good, bro. You want to go catch a session? You want this smoke? I'll battle you right now.
Oh, man. But yeah, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But one thing when I was dancing, like, you know, especially when I was starting, like, I had a lot of butterflies, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, like, when I was, like, I wouldn't come out unless I was ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like poker, you know what I'm saying? You throw your shit.
Yeah.
You know, you got pocket aces, you know, like, you wait to the end. You know what I'm saying? And until you're ready. Like, I was like that. Like, when with breaking in, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was practicing at Dave's house and Blaze's house, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, when I'm ready, I'm going to come out. You know what I'm saying? I was more like a free agent, just to bring it back, you know, fast forward and stuff.
Word.
You know,
you were a free agent.
I was free agent. You know what I'm saying? I was free agent. I was watching everybody's style, you know, and just, you know, just going back to the drawing board and be like, all right, I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just started making up my own moves, you know, head glides. I don't know if you've seen those, you know, it's like a head glide move.
Oh, those,
you know?
and you would lock it. And
lock it, head glide, you know.
Yeah.
I seen videos. I don't see too much people still doing them. Like, you could do head glides to, you know, like
you could do
tracks.
You could do head glides to then track it.
Yeah,
head glides
and I don't see that. You don't see, you, to this day, you could play videos and people don't do head glides to head tracks.
Barely.
You know what I'm saying? To head spin.
Barely.
Head glide to head tracks to, you know, windmills. That's sick.
That's a dope combo.
You know what I'm saying? Now I see like people just doing like, you know, air flare,
elbow air flare, headspins, windmill flares, back, air chair.
Yeah, a lot of air chair. I think I'm a patent that though, you know.
Bro.
Yeah, the true air chair dude, you know.
Did you watch the first episode with Irv? If you didn't, I don't know if you did.
I think I did.
Where he said, I think it was Irv. It had a listen. I'm 29.
It was Irv.
Where he said, you think that you made a move up, but there could have been a kid somewhere else that made that move up. Yeah. And then it just so happened that you're like, no, that's my move. He said, no, that's my move. And that ass, in the universe, in the ethos, this move was created by two different people. That's a possibility as well.
It is. But at that time, I think it wasn't.
Listen, I'm biased. You made that move up. You
know what I'm saying? It's like my upside down inverted pose. You know what I'm saying? I call it the figure four. You know, it's when you crouch it. Yeah, when you're crouching over and you got your left foot over your knee and you're grabbing your heel or you're, you know, corking it through, you know, and you're in inverted, you know. So, you know, I still haven't seen that, you know. There's a lot of people that, you know, I see videos and I still haven't seen that pose.
That's crazy, right? When you see things, you're like, they still ain't doing what I'm doing, bro.
It's just weird that, you know, that freeze is not made yet, you know. But, you know, I see some people trying to do something similar.
But it's not that.
It's not it. You know
Originality stands alone. That's the other thing.
You know, and but yeah, man, like I tell you, you know, dancing saved my life, you know, thanks to Dave, you know. You know, we were dancing almost 13-hour days, you know. Straight out of high school, you know what I'm saying? And then I got with you, the ill ones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and we were just battling everything that came through.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
After Knuckles moved or whatever, and it was me and you, bro. Yeah. And listen, and it's crazy that even despite having the ill ones crew, Shout out to Knuckles. Like I said, we started it. Us two. Then it went to a crew. But it's weird how I ended up always with only one person going to war with. Yeah. It was me and Knuckles. Then a crew formed. Then it was what it was. But then it was me and you. Yeah. And I went to war with him. Everybody. I don't feel like we lost. Yeah. And then I went to war with you. And I don't feel like we lost. And that's might be the B-boy in me. Well, I'm going to be like, bro, run it back. If you think you want to, you battle me and him. Run it back, I guess. Maybe you'll beat me now, but back then I don't feel like we lost. Yeah. And that's the B-boy in me. I know it sounds cocky, but if you ain't cocky as a B-boy, son, this ain't for you then. Nobody. You can be humble, but it's a cocky thing.
But
I'm humble. I like everybody. But listen, I think
every B-boy has a character in them. They're either humble or nice. You know what I'm saying? Humble and cocky.
Confident.
You have to be confident.
I'm confident with mine.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not confident, your shit's not going to come out right.
You're trash.
You know what I'm saying? Your moves, your set, it's not going to come out right.
You look food.
You
look food.
Sometimes I would have some bad nights, bad days. I remember it was crazy. I would, I think I overthought some things. I would get headaches. I remember that?
Yeah.
I would get headaches because I was so amped. I just wanted to touch that floor. I'm like,
relax, bro. You got this.
I would just get a headache. I'm like, I can't even dance. I overworked myself.
Days, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was amped. But when I got out there, I was fucking crazy. Like, Yeah. I think I go sometimes to old videos. Like I don't know if you remember the random hype battle.
Yep.
The random hype, that was pretty dope. You know who got a lot of footage of us? Bowlegged Iron Man,
Shout out to him.
Yeah, Iron Man. He always kept the video going. You know what I'm saying? I'm one person that never recorded myself. You know what I'm saying? But when I went back, I'm like, oh shit, and then I would create a move from there. But
I'm listening. Since you mentioned him, I kind of wanna give him some love.
Oh, definitely.
I want to give him because he's teaching now, right?
He's been teaching for a while. I always followed Iron Man, They're always staying positive, Air Max, I remember we winged him, Air Max, he's nice. Yeah, I always see his videos on Facebook. I always follow them. They're nice, They're the soldiers, They're we were soldiers too, so
yeah, that was another thing, because even though it's ill ones for life, soldiers is fam too, though.
Yeah, we branched out, and there's no problem with that. We became soldiers, and they branched it out. I seen a lot of new heads on their side, and
yeah,
it's just a beautiful thing. Saying that they keep
it going. And Irv said it. You can't talk about New Jersey B-Born if you don't mention us. Meaning. All of us.
We held it down.
All of us. You, me, and if him, you got Sneezy, Bolt, Iron Man, Popeye, Rock with Finesse. Shout out to the homie Rex.
Oh, yeah.
Darvs.
Me and him went battle to battle.
Mad time. You had damn near beef with Rock with Finesse. It was like almost beef. Like
it was just a character, It's just the way we were.
Tension,
but when you out of that circle, it's all love.
It's all love. MBK, Natural Born Killers.
Oh, yeah. Natural Born Killers, Sandman, We always used to go head and head, me and him, 1990s, 2000s. We were like, I tell you, we were like the only ones in Jersey killing it,
Bro,
with 1990s
crazy.
And 2000s. Me and him were corking shit. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I would go home with fucking calluses on my palm. Sometimes I would have no skin on my palm, just keeping up at that level.
Just going. Know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. How could you represent that in the Olympics? How can that struggle come off if the announcers or if they don't talk about the history? I'm just hoping that they do.
This is probably what's going to happen, They're probably going to bring the person over. They're going to be like, oh, what bring you to dancing? And he's going to tell his story. I'm from Brazil, whatever. And, we're poor. So
this is all we had.
This is all we had. And the next person,
that's dope.
The next person is gonna be like, I'm from Italy, my family's either rich or whatever.
And this is how I started.
And I left my family because they didn't condone it or whatever.
Ooh.
And then maybe, that's dope because it got a story to, behind it. And then, okay, you're next. You know what I'm saying? Do your set, see how nice your set is. You know what I'm saying? And then, boom, they'll grade you, know? But I don't know. It's like I said, it's going to be tricky because what, you're going to go straight power? Or you're going to do a whole set? You're going to do top rock, crawl, power? Or you're just going to go do head spins, your style, your form, your cleanliness.
Are you just looking for wow? Are you looking for the next?
Or they're going to break it up,
Biles?
Are they going to break it up? One set is just top rock, or, the next set you're going to see your crawl, see how nice it is. Or they're going to block it off with a small circle where you're centered and you're clean. And if you touch the red circle, they take a point out.
Like the floor exercise when they dip off and they do the flips and is there landing? This is too much. It's too much. It's too much. We'll find out. We'll find out what it's gonna be like. Yeah. Hopefully, like I said, I keep saying it. I went from the battles are whack and the judging and it is. I'm past all that now. The more I talk about it, I'm past all that. Now what I'm more concerned with is that when they introduce it and they do the little production and they take cameras to New York and they show the Bronx in 2021, 24, they show it like, this is what it is in 2024. And then they like swipe the screen and it shows that same street, what it looked like in 79. And you're like, oh my God, this was America. But this is a thing. This is an American dance. This is from New York. This is not from Brazil. This is not from Italy. Despite them doing it, this is from New York. 30 miles away, 25 miles away.
Good thing you brought that up. I don't know if you remember when we used to go out to New York City, Rock City anniversaries and stuff like that. A lot of Ukrainians used to come up to us.
Read the front of that year. Read what year that is.
This is the 25th anniversary.
2002.
I got the same one. I still have mine. You know what I'm saying? But, we used to get stopped. That's one thing that I knew that we were like, we were different. Because people always came to us. They wasn't going to the guys that, were winning.
That was weird.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a mindfuck.
They weren't going to the guys that were winning. They were coming to us. They're like, your style is sick. You know what I'm saying? Show me how to do this, how you do that, how are you spinning so fast? You know what I'm saying? And, they would take that to UK, or they'll take that to Japan, you know what I'm saying? And they'll take it with them. And now look at them.
Now look.
These Ukrainian
Remember the
breakers.
time we was in there and they were like, that's the ill ones. And me and you looked at each other and I'm like, Juanito, you heard that?
Yeah.
And you're like, I heard that. They were like, that's the ill ones. So we're like, be cool.
Yeah, it makes you feel good, bro.
They tapped you like, you're the ill ones. Mind you, no social media. That means they seen us somewhere.
Yeah.
Where? Like, it's crazy. They're like, you guys are the ill ones?
Yeah.
We're like, yeah. They're like, so happy to meet you.
Yeah.
So happy to meet you. And it's like, they don't even speak English, bro.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. And, right there and then, I was like, we setting the bar,
Thank God for those times.
But yeah, no, like I tell you, like when we were out there, we were different. That's what I would see. You know what I'm saying? Compared to their style. I like the New York style, their Brooklyn style. You know what I'm saying? They had that,
They had that. Yeah, it was more arrogant.
Yeah, like,
you know
what I'm saying?
Look at me, which I love that arrogant
Yeah, no,
shit.
It was dope. It was similar to Jersey style. Remember, they wouldn't give us love.
At all.
They wouldn't give us love, but, we showed them,
And we earned it. They wouldn't give it to us, but if we earned it, they would. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Once you earned it, they'll give you that respect.
They would.
The thing is, ain't nobody giving that respect as a B-boy. You gotta earn that shit.
And we used to follow it. So, you know what I'm saying? We would join sessions. We would go out to New York City, Philly, we used to head out.
Jersey, churches.
Every event, every talent show. I remember we jumped on a talent show, stage just battling whoever danced, just to put our name out there. Like, you breaking, we jumping on your stage, like, we battling.
What?
It was
Yeah,
it was good old days, man.
That's dope. And then we went, so we're gonna find out how that goes. And then we got these boxes sitting here. Let's jump into that because we just did 1 hour and 20 minutes on that joint. Then we got into airsofting. For those that don't know, airsofting are toy, I repeat, toy guns. Toy guns.
Well, they are toys, but they're more like a tactical training toy.
Yes, but
yes,
the only
but
reason
it's
I'm
still
saying
toy
this,
though.
They are toys.
Yeah, they're toys.
This isn't real. There's no bullets in it. These are plastic little pellets in it. So these are toys.
6 millimeters.
little plastic pellets that some.
I think they're ceramic. They say plastic, but they break like they're ceramic.
Yeah, but
they,
let's go with plastic
yeah,
for
they're
the
plastic.
sake of we're not scientists, right? This is a fake grenade. You hear that? There's BBs in here, little plastic BBs, and yes, you pull the pin and throw it like a real joint. Those are airsoft magazines. They hold pellets in there. They might be loaded with something. Oh, let me see that for a second, actually. There you go. This is what we mean. Little, I don't know if your camera can see that. Little pellets. Little plastic pellets. Little ball pellets. I goes to tell you my table's not level. Right? This is what we're doing out here. So, we got into airsofting. You got into airsofting.
Yeah, I got into airsofting about, I would say August 5th, I think I started just doing a lot of,
that's crazy.
A lot of research. 2019, you know. So I was doing a lot of research. I was talking to one of my mans, you know, from Puerto Rico, Manny. He said he was doing it out there. Out there.
Shout out to Manny.
So it's been around, you know. It's something that has been around, you know. It's just it didn't catch my eye, you know, because I started with paintball.
Me too.
You know?
Jeff. Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, we started with paintball, you know. I'm pretty sure where everybody knows what the paintball is.
Yeah,
know?
that's normal.
So, you know, this is more tactical. You know? The paintball, it's not tactical.
No.
You know? You're out there to shoot somebody and get splattered with paint. And
simple.
That's it.
They got milsim paintballing, but nobody does that.
Well, now they are changing a little bit with the paintball. They are getting more tactical. Their guns are, you know, carrying maybe about 12 shots of, you know, paint.
12 shots of mag, yeah.
So you got to change out like almost like a real rifle.
Yep.
But, you know, this is pellets that we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
But we already gave the disclaimer out.
Yeah.
So relax.
If you paintball, come to the true side.
Come to the airsoft side.
Because, you know, it's just cooler.
And it's cleaner. Ain't nobody want paint all on them. Come on, man. I got to hop in my car. Don't be in my car with paint.
You looking Gucci, too, you know what I'm saying? You got all this cool wear on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even that, we already know how Gucci players are.
Yeah, you don't want to be a Gucci
you don't want to be that
unless
guy.
you're a real player. Like, you come and play the game.
That's another thing with this airsoft.
You know,
Listen,
play the
bro,
game, call your shot.
Call your shot. And if you don't call your shot, I'm going to keep laying them down until you call your shot.
Yeah.
That's how it is. If they hurt.
If they don't like it, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Call your shot.
Call your shot. And if you're like, why'd you keep shooting me? Your hand didn't go up, fam.
Yeah. Or you're still on the field.
Put your hand up or get out. Put your hand up and get out.
And go back to respawn.
And go do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So you started that with Manny.
I started that with Manny, you know.
You knew him, yeah. And all that.
You know, so, you know, Manny and us, we started talking and we started trying to get everything all together with naming and teaming and stuff like that. So we just, you know, I came out with Kill-Tech, you know.
Keep it on the helmet.
Kill-Tech.
Follow it on Instagram at Kill-Tech's Airsoft. That's KILLTECHS Airsoft. Kill-Tech's Airsoft on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for some other YouTube shit we got popping right now. We got everything locking down. And by the way, for the people that are on this airsoft level, that's the general and the leader of the Killsoft clique.
Yeah.
Everybody else just play their position, but that's the general.
We're still recruiting people, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, we're recruiting people who is going to fall in love with the sport.
And be dedicated to it.
So,
we play every Sunday.
It's, you know, it's
the new church.
It's the new church, yeah. So, you know, it's another, you know, instead of B-boying, we got, you know, we're getting older now.
Yeah. We still
we're playing with toys, though.
Yeah, we're playing with toys. But that's the thing. So I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's tactical.
And I Yeah, it's tactical. You know, it shows you a lot of things in life. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a toy, it's showing you how to handle, handle a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, muscle memory.
Muscle memory. You know, it's showing you how to clear buildings. You know, it's just fundamental. You know, it's just
Communication.
A lot of communication. You know, out in the field.
Eye spotting.
Like
being able to see movement and not be seen at the same time.
Yeah. It's
very
all a
tactical.
skill. Very
tactical.
You know, you see these little grenades, you know, they might be small and they're like, let me throw one in your room and
you even outdoors in your backyard, if you heard this, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
You'll be stunned.
You'll be stunned.
You'll be stunned. It's, you know,
off sound alone.
Yeah, off the sound alone, you'll be stunned. Because I got hit with one and it's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I got stunned. You know,
I was in the damn CQB and this dude caught a PTSD attack on me.
Yeah,
started crying and everything. I had to calm this dude down. Yeah. I'm like, I look over and he's shaking. And I'm like, oh no. I seen a tear coming out like in his goggles. I had to calm him down. Like, bro, this is airsoft. Yeah. This is fake. Our cars are in a parking lot. In like 20 minutes, we're gonna go get lunch, my man. It's an older white guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said white guy. It could have been an Asian guy. Who gives a shit, right? I'm just being descriptive so you know what I was dealing with. And I'm like, yo, bro, this is so fake, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's... Bro, we got snacks in the car. And he was like, oh, yeah. You're right. I just didn't think it was going to be this bad. I'm like, you're good. He's probably like 50. I'm like, are you good? He was like, yeah. 2 minutes went by. He's like, all right, I'm going to clear the rest of the building. I was like, yeah, you go do that, bro. I'm like, oh, shit.
So, yeah, it's very real, you know,
It could be.
It could be very real, you know. It's a different sport we're doing here, but it's fun. You know, it keeps you on your toes, and you know, it definitely keeps stress away too. You know, we're shooting other people.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna get hurt. You're gonna get a couple of still wounds here, still scars.
Oh yeah, you get some bruises. You do get some bruises. You know, they last for a couple days. You know, and you know, it's good pain though.
Lasted for like 3 weeks.
You know, you got good pain. You know, he had a big bruise.
I think he was shooting metal BBs. That's my opinion, but
yeah, but you know, now you know we got a collection. You know, we got a collection of guns. I was trying to get Marcos into the mix. You know, just joining the group, and he was like, nah, I can't, you know.
I don't want to get bit by a tick, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to get bit by a tick, and, you know, he's like, let me know how it is, and, you know, it took him how long it took you to?
Probably maybe like a year. You
just
were like,
to join, right?
Come on.
Just to join, huh?
And then I hit my homie, I almost said his name, but I got 2 homies that I'm going to do on this podcast. I just need like 7 years for one of them and about 18 years for the other one. Once they retire from their positions of work, that now become free, that they can be able to discuss life. But until then, I hit one of them up. He was like, you got to get the permethrin, the Sawyer product, which is a anti-bug spray, primarily ticks. Google that. Sell it at Walmart, everything. Yellow bottle.
It's great.
Once he puts me up on that, then I'm like, oh, it's a different ball game now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, look, I don't want Lyme disease. Let's be honest here, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Right? But then once I got that product, I was like, bro.
It does justice, man. I tell you, like, when you brought it up to me, I was like, wow. You know, I'm treating my clothes. And
yeah, because you were already playing for a year without it. And you found ticks on you.
Yeah, I found, like, a couple ticks on it, you know, on me and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you know, but where I came from, I was used to it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in, you know, Sheridan Street, Perth Amboy, in my backyard. My backyard was the gullies, you know what I'm saying? So I knew where to find them, you know, if they do hide, you know, whatever, I knew where to look. Yeah. But, you know, I found a couple until you brought that up, and, you know, that worked. I started treating on my gear. I see a mosquito come or fly, whatever.
They out.
They were just down. They hit the floor. They hit the deck. Boom.
Done deal.
They wasn't even close to my gear, you know. It was just like a
shield.
A shield. Perfect. Like,
and then after that, it was a wrap for me, and now I'm OD in it.
You're addicted, bro.
I'm addicted.
You're addicted, and it's just an amazing feeling just to bring my boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, It's I got my boy Suki Ramos.
Shout out to Suki.
And
people get shot every day. You be all right.
Yeah. Suki, if you don't know about Suki, he was just a B-boy too.
B-boy and aggressive skater.
He gave me my first skates.
He gave you your first skates?
Yeah, he
Suki
gave
did?
my they were beat up. My true skates. Remember, because you brought up the inline. I did do inline straight. No aggressive. I was just for speed.
Yeah, and then they had the ones you delete this inner wheels, and they had the little the plastic
rockers
in it. Yep.
So when I met him, he gave me my true aggressive skates. They were lightnings. They were called rollerblade lightnings.
Damn.
And it was just a different story when I put those on. They were beat up, but when I put them on, they felt new.
I remember those days. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this freaking guy.
Yeah, I used to skate to work, to school, and bike to school. I would skate and bike back home. I'll do both. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay, healthy.
Yeah.
And
Now we got airsoft.
You know what I'm saying? And it's something that just keeps on following me. You know what I'm saying? If it's not airsofting, it's blading. If it's not blading, it's biking. It's just a good feeling.
Word.
I still got my bikes. I still bike. I got my mountain bike. If I gotta go mountain biking or whatever, or do some tricks, whatever, I put them on. Yeah. And if I want to hit a rail, I hit a rail. I'm going for 40 years old.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 40 years old, and it's never left my body.
If you see a little, man, you out
just give me couple hours
and I'll bang it.
Stamina might not be there.
Yeah.
But it break me
there.
in. Give me a month and I'm nasty again. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. Even with breaking. Give me a month.
Give me a month. If
give me a month
for a month, it's a problem.
Yeah, it's just muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
You
so
know
now,
what I'm saying?
with airsofting, right? There's this thing called a mystery box, where you pay a certain amount of money for a box, and you don't know what's in it. They send you whatever they send you, and we did it. So to wrap this episode up, this is why we were going to do it, because 4 of the team members, we're probably 10, 11 deep right now. I don't know, how deep you think? 10?
Oh, yeah, we
probably 10
we
or
grew.
11.
We grew pretty fast.
Right.
We got some snipers out there, you know what I'm saying? Alex.
Shout out to Sandman.
We
got everybody. Shout out
to
Julio.
Deadshot.
So 4 of us bought it. 2 of them got revolvers. 6 hold 5 or 6 shooter.
6 shot. I think it's 3 shots. I only see
5. I think it's 5 or 6.
Five,
it had
6
to
shots.
be 5. There's no 3. Think about the.
Yeah.
And 5 or 6, right? But that's crazy. So whatever. So now we got it. We don't know where to in these boxes. So
it might be a revolver. They probably put a revolver in a big ass box.
Nah, because Julio said his box was small.
It's a mystery.
I swear to
it's
God,
a mystery box, though.
So we're gonna do this now. The audio might sound crazy. Just rock with us. This is on some Kill Tech shit. You want to go first? Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. Wait, you're the general. You
so
lead.
You go first.
Wait, you can't get. You show by example.
You go first.
Well, I gotta take directions because you're the general. I guess you're the general. Yeah. I gotta follow your orders.
Ooh, that knife is so dope, though.
Like I said, pardon the audio and this whole shit. Just bear with us. This will be like 5-10 minutes. What we got here? We gonna move this mic up here. See? Ready? Yo, this better be good, bro.
That better be a rifle.
We're gonna find out what this is. I know y'all not used to this on the AWOL Podcast, right? Because this is us sitting down interview stuff, right? But
here, this is a mystery reveal.
This is a mystery reveal, and like I said, this is what started the conversation. But then finally, I was like, "Fuck it, you know what? We're gonna talk about this B-boy and Olympic shit." And also, since he's the general of the Kill Tech Airsoft Squad, I wanted to touch on that. We were going to reveal this. And also, if anybody want to get down with the squad or you want to know something, at Kiltex Airsoft on Instagram, Facebook, all that good shit. DM him.
Yep.
He'll got all the shit. He'll check the message. He'll link us up.
Start you up. Trying to bring my boy D-Light, Jacob. You gotta come, join us, man. I had your patch for like a good couple months, bro. I had to give it away though, man. It was hard.
AK all metal.
Oh damn.
Better be gas blowback. Here, drive this shit.
Oh man, you got an AK. We're gonna be an AK killer, bro.
Put that shit by the
AK
door over
killer
there real
squad.
quick. We're gonna get through this quick. This is all for my airsoft people. Let me see that knife again real quick.
They're soft.
This is all for my airsoft. For the airsoft fam. This is what we doing out here. What we got out here?
This is different. I
think this is a AEG as well, dog. I don't even think this is the gas blowback.
Ooh, don't scratch it.
I don't give a shit.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Damn. Savagery.
You're gonna have to open it like this or something.
I got it. Savagery.
Ooh.
Savagery.
You're gonna have to put that together, B.
Put what together? Damn, how many goddamn zip ties they got in here?
Ooh, this is nice. Let me see what we got here.
Grab that mag. That's all that came in it.
Is it AEG or what?
Should be.
Let me see, I'll tell you. It has to be AEG because the mag is not heavy. Yeah, it's AEG. Ooh, that's heavy?
Nah.
Yeah, I see the wires in there.
Yeah, it's AG.
Yep.
Definitely AG.
What is it? Is the AK what? What's the description there?
Electric gun plus D, full metal, AK all metal, AK 105. Is that the same? This ain't the same one Manny got.
Nah.
I don't think it is.
This is you got the all metal, the AK 105 008B.
Whatever.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all that came in the box.
See what it is. Let's see what else they got in here.
That's
and in
it.
there, they got some paperwork. They got the menu. What's the menu look like?
Kalash. It's the Kalash Airsoft. All right, that's that. Once again, Arvin's tip. This is a toy, people. Relax. This ain't real. So now we gotta go to your joint.
Ooh, try
Let's
that.
see what you got.
Feel that. Put that. See how that feels.
It's a weird
Ooh.
bag.
They got a bolt. You see the bolt? Pull it back. Ooh, nice.
Where's the hop up? Ooh, even the hop up looks weird.
Nice. Well, let's see what this looks like, bro. Is it the same box?
Damn, it even goes in like an AK.
Ooh. It click. How's
Click
it?
in and then it don't fall out. It folds out.
Mm.
And then you even got a. Oh.
How's the trigger on there? It feels nice.
Well, you're not gonna know unless it's loaded.
Let's see how this looks. All right.
Ooh, look at that collapsible stock.
Oh shit. Yo, we gotta rock with these, yo.
Oh, you already know somebody gonna catch this on Sunday.
Ooh. I'm making mine's HPA though.
HPA is high pressured air.
Yeah.
Let's find out what you got here.
What we got here. Hello?
We got. Oh, you need the knife. Let's see what we got up in this joint. We copped this from AirsoftGI. I was upset. I swear to God, if I was gonna get pistols as well with everybody else, I was gonna roast them on here. I swear to, yo, watch out with Sean Price, whatever you do, bro. Oh, I like that box.
That's a different box, dude.
I like that box.
What do you,
Lancer Tactical.
this shit whack.
That's a little whack.
Let's see what it is.
You never know, though. Julio got a Lancer Tactical. He be taking souls with his.
I got a letter from AirsoftGI team.
Oh, you got a letter, bro?
Check it out.
Thank you for supporting AirsoftGI and being our valued customer. We are truly grateful that you decided to pick us for your airsoft needs. Show your new gear by posting a picture and whatever you got.
Let's see what, yeah.
That's already done. Take that out. Let's throw this somewhere. Watch it. I'm going to pick it up. I'm throwing this bitch. Shout out to the noise and the whole recklessness over there.
Alright, this is the box right here, bro. See that?
Yes, sir.
Got 1 year warranty, bro.
You probably going to need it. But,
Yeah, let's see what it is, bro.
whatever you do, watch on price, bro. I swear to God, there's only 250 of those.
Let's see. Let's bring it around this. Lock you got it, bro.
Let's find out. Like I said, I got this AK. Shout out to the AK.
Let's see what this is, bro.
AK-74. Damn, this shit came with BBs? A freaking...
BB, bro. I got, what is
This shit almost look like the same mag. Oh, that's
I got
different.
a patch, bro.
Damn. What size BBs you got? Oh, 20s.
I got a patch, man. This is heavy, dog. It's all metal. Look at this.
Oh, you got the good joint.
What is this? Gas blowback? Nah, it's electric. This is
380 to 400.
400.
380 to 400 FPS with 20 gram BBs, metal, 8mm gearbox, rotary hop-up, electronic trigger unit with MOSFET,
Ooh,
full
nice.
teeth, full steel. All right, that's it. So, where we at out here? Fold that box down over there. Last flap.
What else is in here?
Shit, they know they don't give you shit. Some salt packs,
Ah, poison.
some poison. Save that. Poison. Boop, boop.
Man, this is nice though, man. Let's see what this is. Yeah, this has got cocking action here.
It almost looks similar. Are they the same?
It's a little different. Looks similar though. It's just the front. You see from here the barrel.
Oh yeah, that is different.
The iron sights. Looks nice. Iron sight. Pop up.
Yo, this Kalashnikov is so crazy, bro, that even the fucking...
Adjustable. Nice. Got some weight to it.
Hell yeah. We'll play with them in a second.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
We'll go in up. Well, you know what we're gonna do? This side is weird.
It is, right? They're pretty nice though, man.
Figure that out. Figure that out.
Got a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy. Watch this guy.
Oh yeah. Here. What?
That's-
Revealed it.
Well, that wraps it.
Julio, you probably mad. Hold on.
We got AKs and you got revolvers, bro. Look at this.
Put this shit up there. We're
Oh,
gonna take
yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture for Julio. Real quick, let him know what it is. And we're doing this shit live on the AWOL Podcast, bro. 2 AKs.
I'm about to cut the tip.
Cause these are toys, we can do what we want.
For real, straight up.
Yo, Juanito, aka INS.
Yep.
Thank you for being here.
Yo, anytime,
Thank you for
brother.
putting me up on Airsoft. Thank you for being my brother in war when it comes to the B-boy level, even to this level. This is all fun.
Got your back.
It's being tactical, but on a real level, you're my brother, and I knew that once it came to that B-boy level.
Yep.
And I'll go to war with you any day on the B-boy floor, bro. I don't care if it's
Thank you,
30
bro.
years from now before. I look back and you were there, bro, and I knew. I felt good. And
Yeah,
it made
yeah.
me, like, go ham. And I knew that, like, even on a bad day, all I had to be like, you would have me on that level.
I got you, bro.
I appreciate you. And
thanks, my brother.
To many more times on this fucking airsoft field and a couple of times on the B-boy floor, we're still going to get it popping. We're going to go hook these things up. Thank you for doing this on the last minute. You came here within 30 minutes. I called you like, yo, you down to do it? Like, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And look, we out here. So follow at Kiltex Airsoft. I'll post it in the description of this video. We did 1 hour and 40 minutes, bro. You believe that shit?
Wow.
Time flies in this room, bro.
Yeah. And we need to talk about everything.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't. People like, yo, make the podcast 30 minutes. They're too long. Bro, for what? Son, you can't.
There's too much to talk about.
It's too much, bro. I'm not doing that.
It's a lot of catching up,
There's a lot. Shout out to everybody for liking, subscribing, sharing, all that Gucci stuff that they say. Until next time, I got some dope episodes coming up. I got a new venture, I'll call it for now, with one of my previous guests that did 2 episodes. Stay tuned for that. We're going to have something popping off with that as well. And, yeah. Follow at Kiltex Airsoft. Good looking for being here, brother, once again.
Yep.
And we out of here.